Hey, everybody, and welcome to Element 10. Today, we are talking about injuries and sickness. And there's just seems to be so much that can be said about this. So, let's first start talking about injuries. With guidance, it's again, as we've said before, that it's personal to you and your interpretation. So there's also several facets when we're looking at injuries. They can be injuries to yourself or injuries to those around you, but they still impact you. Whether and the same can be said for sicknesses as well. So if you have several around you, for instance, at work, that you're always having to take up the slack because there's injuries or illnesses, that can be a specific message versus you're getting injured or you're getting sick. So that's something else to keep in mind when we're looking at these. But we have created this reality so that our bodies are such a message board to us. And there is so much about injuries and sicknesses. I know Angela and I talk a lot about how there's no such thing as just a stub toe. Everything is a message. So chronic illnesses are a message. Anything chronic like that, or something that comes up that's that acute, like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? This blindsided me. I had no idea. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. It's it's so important to step back from it and look at the emotions associated with the injury or sickness, the ramifications of it. Well, that means somebody has to take care of me, or that means that I can't use this arm, or that means that I can't do X, Y, and Z. Whether that turns into I can't move forward, or I can't, I've committed to do this and now I can't. It's creating for you an image and a message about a limitation or a belief that is important for you to take a look at to get the full information from that message. And anytime we get into things like this, there's always the possibility, especially when others are involved, which I know when we get to that section on families and things like that, that it's when it's involving someone around you and their injuries or their illnesses impact you, that is also a message like, okay, this could potentially be a past life issue where this person was never taken care of, or I always had to take care of them. So now it's payback time, or we agreed to this. So that is something else that can be included in this type of guidance is what feelings are invoked by this set of circumstances. That's something important to look at, as well as what limitations is this now placing on me that I'm not finding comfortable, or that I maybe am finding too comfortable, and that I keep recreating for myself over and over, whether it's um, this time it was the flu, this time it turned into pneumonia, then it was bronchitis, but yet it all had the same overarching theme of limiting my ability to do something or to go somewhere or to be something. So it's never just I caught a virus or I ate something bad. It's always more than that. And that's really, really falls nice and neatly under that heading. It's never what you think it is. So when we do our workbook, after you watch the video, and these I know were a lot more thought provoking than what we've had in prior courses, but these are really critical to take a look at and let you really pull apart and get to the bottom of some of the things that you've been recreating and repeating in your life that are messages that wake up, take a look at this. And I know that from personal experience and working with working with some people that when they constantly have issues, like I said, like bronchitis or pneumonia, or it's always a chronic cough, it has to do with being able to catch my breath and being able to um, allow myself ease into moving through my day, things like that. So, again, very personal and based on really working with the issue and looking at the feelings that are invoked by it and the way that you are limiting yourself or believe that you're limiting yourself because of that. So it's all getting to the bottom of how creative have you been to give yourself this message to yourself through physical symptoms. So that really just sums it up. So now that we've got it all summed up, we can go ahead and work on our clearing. So let's go ahead and switch over to our clearing statement and meditation. Okay, I'm going to read the clearing statement. I am ready, willing, and able to connect with my guidance from my holistic, expanded consciousness. I allow the guidance from my intimate inner world to be recognized easily, crystal clear, and free of judgment in every moment. I commit to hear and listen to it. So let's go ahead and sit back, close our eyes, take a nice deep breath. Step away from separation and into wholeness, all while opening our hearts and allowing the vibration of that clearing statement to be our truth. Great. One more deep breath. Very nice. Remember that these will continue to build on each other. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next element. Bye-bye.